This is just what's going on, guys. Go into it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to talk about our keys and lands. That's it? We good?
Yeah. The podcast where Keys is finally going to admit that he's not an immortal. Take it away, buddy.
All right, guys. So we have special guests with us today. We apologize for the bloopers and for Lance silly antics. We are going to begin in about 10 minutes, but first...
Lance, silly antics.
Silly antics. But first, Lance, talk about how was it voicing Groot? Want to give us a few lines?
What do you want me to say? I am Groot?
You got to say it like Groot.
If I say it like Groot, I'm going to sound like Yoda.
I'll interpretate you.
Oh, God.
Interpret.
I'm not even saying this. What am I doing? I am Groot.
What does that mean, sir? Oh, you scaring the baby. You scaring the baby.
You did this.
Man, sir. Let's roll the intro, guys.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
Very bad. Oh, God. Very.
Bring the drama, juke, juke, juke. Cause they don't wanna talk about it. Bring the drama, juke, juke, juke. Let's talk about it.
Guys, it is March 11, 2021, and we are here with episode 57. You will be hearing this on Friday, March 15th, 14th. One of those days. How was your week been, Lance?
It's been a battle. But you know, we are still trucking. Ladies and gentlemen, quick heads up. I do apologize if we will be having any clicks or distortion from time to time. Using a different interface and line, just experimenting. Because I kind of want to do more for you guys. How about you, Keys?
Well, my week has been great, you know what I mean? The wife and I, we were in Anguilla last weekend.
Oh, which part?
What?
Which part?
Which part of Anguilla?
Yeah.
So it was a great vacation. Great vacation. You know, the kids, we had a great time on the beach, dining, catching stingrays. It was wonderful. So we're back. We're half ready for our next episode. Today we got special guests with us, guys. We have one of my longtime friends for over 30 years. He is here, and he brought his wife and their son.
Over 30 years.
30 years.
This man is 28, fam.
29.
He just said this to the audience last week. How old is you, Phil?
28.
Y'all not doing this to me today.
So we have Mr. Philip Nathan and Mrs. Emerald Nathan. Okay, I thought it was Russell.
And also Philip Nathan Jr.
The third.
The third.
Get it right.
The third.
Hello. So how y'all doing, man?
We are good.
We are great.
Parenthood,
Yeah.
life.
How is it first time parents?
It is, what's the word I'm looking for? A roller coaster?
How expected. Yes. Continue.
Eventful.
Yeah. Surprising.
Yep.
Surprising.
Surprising.
Yes.
That's the perfect word.
Yeah.
Sleepless.
Oh, don't remind me.
All those to come.
Oh, God.
What do you mean don't remind you?
Don't remind me.
But rewarding.
Bro, just
Very.
because you had a kid didn't mean I didn't grow up in a house with kids. My sister had twins when she was 16 years old. I was in junior high at the time when she brought those kids home. There
She
were
brought them?
Yeah, she brought the kids home from the
I said
hospital.
bought. Okay.
What do you mean? Dude,
Bought.
there were a lot of sleepless nights. We all stayed in this one little bedroom efficiency. So the kids, my mom, my sister, and they would sleep on the bed, and me, my little sister, and my brother, we slept on the floor. And every night at around 2, 3, and 4, I can say these numbers. Am I accurate or am I accurate?
Spot on.
Okay? Always woke up and she would always step on me and my brother and get the little, what do you call the bottle thing that has the hot water in it?
Thermos?
Ball warmer.
Yeah, that
Thermos.
thing.
Yeah.
That thing. Oh, God, it was not a fun time.
Traumatizing it.
Let's just say for me, I'm happy to see that the boys are basically all grown up now, you know, and Mr. the Fourth, you're on your way, buddy.
What?
No.
Wait, what? No. I mean, he's on his way to growing up.
No, he's the third, not fourth.
Oh, he's the third?
Third.
He's the
Oh,
third.
God.
Yeah.
My bad.
I thought you were saying he can have like.
No. Mr. Third. Mr. Third, I humbly apologize. Mr. Third, you're on your way of growing up, sir. You know,
Say yes, sir.
feel free to say Uber Gagba Boo because I'll understand.
I ain't think you ready to talk yet.
Right. So before we get into some serious topics, y'all know about cancel culture.
Uh-oh.
Y'all heard the
No.
Oh no! Wow,
Whoa.
No.
We
Okay.
are very detached from.
that's great actually.
I envy every part of your life, Trey.
How could we explain this in layman terms?
I'll let you do it because I don't want to sound offensive.
Fuck them. A bunch of young children, people that find everything offensive. So everything we grew up loving,
Me and these new set of kids.
yeah, they'll find a problem.
Well,
So-
technically, you have some other old head feminists as well.
Karens and all that
yeah,
stuff.
they're part of cancel culture as well.
Yeah, so everything they find offense, they take to the internet and they either get people canceled from their jobs or they get things taken out. So the recent victim of cancel culture, if you all remember, I think it was Looney Tunes, Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
They flattened her.
Probably the people before my time, so I don't know who that is.
Oh, the cat thing. He's a cat.
The skunk.
Skunk. We used
Pepe
to
Le
be
Pew. You don't
kissing
know
up on
Pepe Le
the.
Pew?
Wait,
No,
that's why
I grew up with Tom and Jerry and the Flintstones.
That's the same time, though.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that. And Lion King and Aladdin wasn't that.
That was Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah. Pepe
Yeah.
Le Pew.
He was on Cartoon Network.
The pig and
Yeah.
Porky
all
the
that.
pig and
Yeah.
Tweety Bird. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
So they trying to cancel Pepe. They say he was a rapist. He promoted rape culture.
I think they did cancel it.
That's crazy.
They're
bro.
trying to. I was trying to figure out like why they were showing him all over the internet today, and now I know.
Mhm.
You understand? Basically, you could do something 16 years ago, and they're trying to get rid of you because they don't like it today. Everyone does not like it today for whatever reason. Today is on their mind, and they're like, cancel this person because this, that, da da da, and it's offensive. And I have a finger very, very high to cancel culture and PC culture because I detest. Sorry, let me use the correct word. I loathe PC culture. I loathe cancel culture and any form of government that oppresses the people.
Bahamian government.
Oh, of course, naturally. I mean, Menace doesn't get any safe balls from me. He knows this. Do not come into my breathing space when I see you. Did you think you would be easy on this podcast? We're not doing this today. I'm not giving you any free time, Menace. I'm not doing this.
Every week.
God,
Every week.
my life with this man. I'm okay. I'm sorry, the third. Oh God, I scared him. I scared the kid. I'm sorry.
They also
That is
trying to
all.
cancel Eminem. Say Eminem was too aggressive, too violent. He hated his mother. He hated women and all type of stupid things. So yeah, they fighting to get rid of Eminem now, buddy.
Do you realize you
That's a
cannot
bad
get
deal.
rid of Eminem? The one time the guy, when you try to get rid of him, you only make his name bigger. You make the man more immortal than he already is. There's no getting rid of the little blonde mop. Okay?
Okay, bro.
Yeah, like he said that. He said that about himself. He has a blonde mop on top. It's on the Marshall Mathers LP. Don't ask me how I know. I didn't listen to it on Spotify on the way here.
All right. I got you.
All right, cool. Once we understand each other,
All right.
there's no lying in these eyes.
Mm-mm.
No,
Straight truth.
exactly. I'm glad. See, we understand each other.
I got you.
Isn't that right, third? Good job.
All right, so let's get to the topics at hand. Lance and I wanted to talk about this for about 2 to 3 weeks now, but we figured it would make sense to have a married couple to give their viewpoint of these questions. So Lance and I are going to be one couple, right, buddy?
I'm not gay.
2021, we can do this.
I'm not gay.
Y'all can be one couple.
I'm not gay.
Didn't say you were gay.
So why you want me to be a couple with you? And why would I be a couple with you of all people?
So you have a problem with me?
Bro, you are the very, very... Oh, God. Do I need to explain to you how bad you are for my existence?
Wow.
All right, guys. Shalana Yolano Butler attempted to jump the line of that wall. Do I need to go any further?
You ever see the video? With him jumping over the wall? I'll send it to y'all.
Send
Y'all
it
can
to
enjoy
me
it.
then. Send it to
Yeah,
me.
y'all can enjoy it.
See, case in point, ladies and gentlemen. He couldn't wait. He couldn't
All
wait.
right.
There's no denying this.
So
And I need to be in a relationship with you.
I didn't say relationship.
Hey, you said it.
Anyway,
Oh, let's see a couple
I
lines.
didn't say relationship. All right. So first question: does true love ever die or fade away? So that may be a vague question. So let's get more specific. True love. Let's say, Lano finds this woman. They fall madly in love. Some years pass and they break up.
Are you using me to hurt me again?
No,
Because you have a tendency to do
no,
that.
I love you. I would never. There's two scenarios. Scenario A: Lano and this lady, they break up. They have an amicable split. Years pass, they meet again. It's friendship. Would that love ever fade away for them? And scenario B: they break up. Let's say due to cheating. Would it still be the same as scenario A? If it was true love or whatever.
All right.
Yeah, that's
So-
right. That's
Yo,
right. That's right.
Scenario.
Emerald. you the real
scenario
MVP.
scenario A and B. I think scenario A, it would be more. I think they would. Are they supposed to be answering again?
All right. Here's my idea of it, and I'm not saying this because I'm in love or anything like that, but I'm using an example. I don't know if you guys grew up on a show called Smallville.
Nope.
But I grew up on a show called Smallville with Superman in his younger days of being Clark Kent, growing up in Smallville, little small town outside of Metropolis, right? And in his days, he lived next door to this girl called Lana Lang. And he legit had the biggest crush on this girl from time. And she dated this cool guy at school, right? And then eventually, she ended up developing feelings for Clark more than the boyfriend. The boyfriend went off to war after they graduated. Then when she wanted to break up with him because of Clark, he died. And then things happened. They got together. Clark always wanted this, but they was on and off and on and off and on. And then when it was time to be completely on, something happened. Something happened that couldn't be reversed, and she had to leave forever. It was either she stay, and he tried to work it out, but she couldn't stay because she would not stay in a world where she couldn't touch him, where she couldn't kiss him, where she couldn't be with him. So she had no other choice but to leave for his protection. And he ended up with another woman. Of course, we know Superman, aka Clark, ends up with Lois Lane. We all know this now, right? But Lana Lang was legit the first.
His first love.
Exactly. And also his first. So to have Lois Lane there now, yes, you want to be with her. Yes, you want to spend the rest of your life with her. But there will always be that Lana Lang. That's always lingering there. That's always, you want to know that she's okay kind of ordeal. So I guess the question rises again for you, Philip. Does true love or first love ever go away?
I would say it doesn't. The type of love would change, because we talked about this. You could be in love with someone. You could truly love someone and be in love with them, and then you can fall out of love with them. But yet still, you still care for that person a lot. Like if that something was to happen to that person, you would still be there for them. You still be there for that person. It's not to say you are so romantically involved with them or would want that in any way, but it's just you have to understand that you have to understand that time has passed. But that time has passed, and you are in a different time period now. But then you still care for the person. You get what I'm saying?
No, I
am
understand fully.
terrible. I am terrible at explaining things.
I understand
Very
what you're saying
terrible.
fully.
Let me clarify that.
Thank you.
So I believe that true love is not the same as being in love. I believe that you can fall out of love with somebody, but I believe if you truly love someone, you will always love that person. I believe that if that person years down the road is hurting or is in need, or you are in a position where you could lend assistance to them based on love. Not, I'm talking about platonic love, not physical or anything like that. I believe that because you truly love them at some point, sweetie, let me talk. Because you truly love them at some point, you will be there. Because if you truly gave your heart to someone, that part of your heart is gone. You gave that to them. But to say to be in love with someone, I believe you can fall out of being in love with someone. But if you truly love someone, I don't believe that you cannot love that person or have love for that person. Cheat or not. So scenario A or B. You might be like, it's scenario B, like completely livid or upset with that person and say the most hurtful things, but deep down inside, if that person were to lose someone extremely close to them, if you truly love them, you would, I mean, you might not show it. You might not come to the funeral, might not say anything, but you would feel some type of way because that person is hurting. And you truly love that person. You have a love for that person. You want that person to succeed and not fail. That's my take on it. Now, everyone you date, you don't love. So that's a big difference.
Yeah.
And you can say I love you and not really love the person.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's a lot of good perspectives. Yeah.
Sound y'all differ.
No, I'm a bit in awe. And I respect the teamwork on 110%. Like, legit. And that's one of the reasons why I'm in awe, because I'm like, and forgive me for sounding like an old head, I don't see that often in today's day and age with a young married couple as yourself. You understand?
See what?
You would have wife would let husband take the role, even if husband messes up. Wife might leave him there, but husband started off immediately, and wife was like, "All right, babe, cool, tag me in, I got you."
Right.
You understand? That was kind of rare for me.
That's how it's supposed to be, right?
But I only see it on TV, and it's rare that I see it in real life.
You know, I also grew up only seeing things on TV.
Like Disney lied big time.
But I believe that you have to decide what you want for your life. And every day you make an active choice to have that. We choose our life. We don't have to be what we only witness. We choose what we want for our lives and how we want to live our lives.
Don't tell me that, because in my head, I've been thinking that I was Shrek for the longest time.
Okay, not like that. Not like
I mean,
realistically.
I get what you're saying, though, but those are some powerful words, and the more you recite that, especially like telling that to people, the more people start to process it and understand it and put that into, into their existence, so they can make that vision or whatever they see a reality. I tell myself all the time, I'm the greatest, and I truly believe that I am the greatest.
Greatest at what, though?
Oh, I'm a conscious artist. And I say a lot of things that a lot of people are not too fond of, like me testing the government for doing wrong to the people, me testing cancel culture because they're a bunch of babies, me testing PC culture because PC culture is not always right. What? Yeah. Now, naturally, there have been many more artists like me, Tupac Shakur, J. Cole, just to name a few. I'm just a bit more aggressive when I step to the microphone. Isn't that right, Keys?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I was saying, y'all, I was amazed by y'all perspectives, so thank y'all. Coming into it, I had two sets of perspectives, based on the scenarios that I gave. I believe that, pretty much what you're saying, true love doesn't die, it just changes form. So it wouldn't be like an Eros love. You wouldn't be romantically involved, but you still sort of care, platonically. You still would make sure they straight no matter what in life. And then with scenario B, that's what really made me think. Because you could have the most intense love, but the breakup would determine that future. You see what I'm saying? So let's say let's say me and Lana, we have this intense love, buddy. You and I love each other to death.
But I'm not gay.
I didn't say you were gay, but you know, I did something horrible to you. Later down the line, no matter what, would you still feel the same way to me? Would you still show me platonic love years down the line? Would you still care for me?
Let me put it this way. I've been hurt by one or two people in my life. Of course, naturally, just like everyone else. And naturally, I want the best for those people. And I want those people to do well and thrive. And I want those people to eat. You just can't eat at my table.
Understood.
Understandable.
I like that. Yeah.
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 I want the best for you, but over there.
Yeah.
That's only human, though. That's
Yeah.
only human.
And it's for the best of both of our sakes. It's not me holding any animosity or anything like that. And should any animosity even develop, I want to make sure that it doesn't. So you have to stay over there for you. And it's not saying, oh, you're giving that person control over yourself because you don't want them around. No. Who said that? And why does that even come into factor? Like, no, I want to keep things great. You understand? So that's my response on that question, Keys.
Perfect. Okay. Next question.
Uh-oh.
It's not bad. So we really need a married couple for this, because none of us married, obviously.
I was married last year, but I got a divorce.
Yeah, sorry, Asian Canadian wife.
She wasn't for Black Lives Matter.
Different
so,
story.
So
I sure everybody heard before. Would you put your spouse before your children, or your children before your
dude,
spouse?
why the hell would you ask right now? They have a flipping son in the front.
perfect
Why would
time
you do
now.
that? This is not the time to ask
Yes.
these kinds of questions. Oh God. Can we take a commercial break?
So when I hear that question, I think it's circumstantial. For example,
Philip, you don't have to answer this.
hey, let's say that.
Oh God. Oh, the third.
I'll answer.
He's afraid. I'm sorry.
So I'm assuming when you get married, you're always supposed to have your spouse first in life. After God, your spouse above everything, your parents, your children, your job, X, Y, Z. So I guess answer the question. Is it spouse before children or children before spouse?
Oh boy.
It is. All
Or
right.
should I make the question easier for you?
No, you don't have to. You can't be. I was thinking about it when you told me, right?
You give me the microphone to you a little bit more. Phil,
Sorry about that.
lessons.
Yeah. You can't be. You won't be considered a good husband if you don't put your wife before your child. You will be considered a good father if you don't put your child before your wife,
Oh.
right?
Oh.
But I feel like it's a 50-50 thing. I can't say I love my wife more than I love my child. This is half of me and half of her.
Whoa.
You get what I'm saying? And then the spirit's free to kick in whenever you want. Yeah, it's half me, half her. I chose to love her. I choose to love her. Choose, not choose. Choose, present, not past. Choose.
I'm still
I don't-
choosing.
I'm still choosing to love her. I have no choice with this one. It's just automatic, Like we said earlier, surprises and whatnot. He may bite me and pee and do whatever. No matter what he do, he may throw all the water on the floor, and I may be upset. But
Yeah.
even though I'm
It's
upset,
happened before.
everything I told you is true. I speak from experience. Yeah, I feel like it's a 50-50 thing. You can't love one more than you love the other. It's not the same. It's just like the question before. It's not the same. It's not the same kind of love.
Yeah, most definitely. It's definitely not the same type of love. Like Philip said, this is a choice. Being with him is an active choice that I choose every day. I choose to be with him. I have a choice. I could choose not to be with him.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, what?
I have a choice.
Well, I should bring that up.
Well,
What I always say.
Oh, yeah, he has this thing. You could say it. But...
Okay, so I personally, it's my personal belief that I own her. Like, I own her. You see, before you get married, you have to go and you have to pay the government to get married for a marriage certificate. I paid. I paid.
But who he paid did not own me. So who gave rights to me?
But they sell you to me.
But I wasn't on before, so he could constantly say I paid for you.
Wait a
Yeah.
second. Whoa.
So she
See,
don't have
now
a
this
choice.
opens up a whole different worm. Like if we think about this now, like you were owned by both your
No
parents.
one. Yeah, exactly. And he did not pay them.
I asked.
So
They
he
said,
asked. He asked at the altar. You reluctantly agreed by saying I do with some vows just to make your parents comfortable. Then some guy at some church took your papers to the government and said, hey, you now belong to this guy.
Right?
Last name and all.
They didn't give the papers to her. They give the papers to me.
Oh, God.
I have the receipt. It's a receipt you get.
Oh, no. Whew.
All right, you go back. Sorry.
Did I do it? What was I saying? Yeah, so I can choose not to be with him.
Yeah.
His undraws be in vain, you know? But this is mine. This is my child. And it's my duty to make sure that if I don't love him, who else will? If I don't steer him in the right direction, if I don't provide for him, who else will? So it's a different type of love. So it's very difficult to, not even difficult, it's you cannot choose. It's impossible to choose one over the other because my love for the both of them is different. So me loving little Philip doesn't take away from me loving my husband.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like God gave me like a whole next type of love to give. Kind of way.
Yeah.
So it's hard to explain. I think after you have children, you feel different.
Yeah.
So it's not a question I could even
Because
answer.
Philip used to push me on the floor when he used to beat me in video games.
You should
Yeah,
have-
he probably would push me on the floor too if he beat me in video games. Like, just to be honest with you.
Dude. Oh, this is getting good. I mean, everything coming out today.
Okay.
But I can't choose. I cannot choose. I would lay my life on the line for the both of them.
It's funny because you say you can't choose, but yet still he will make you choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, he will make you choose.
No,
No.
no kidding. He will make you choose
Yeah.
because. All right, I love my wife,
Mhm.
but I can't give my wife as much attention as I would like to because this guy here requires a lot of attention.
Yeah,
So,
unknowingly at this moment.
right.
Yeah, they're just selfish. That's
Yeah.
their nature.
Yeah. Like I've been watching him just bounce back and forth between you and him for the longest time. Yo, why is he looking at you like he ready to punch you in the jaw? He's intense look on his face like, oh my woman. Motion Deiru.
Oh man.
Okay.
I didn't expect that answer again.
Gio wanted y'all to choose bad. A bad
No.
answer.
I
No.
I know it.
Nah, I know
it.
you.
I know
I
he
would
want us
never.
to be like, yeah, I choose my
would
my
never
child
do that.
over my wife.
I would never.
See,
do it.
Phil, I'm glad you said it.
He said 30 odd years we've been friends.
And maybe because I mean I'm not speaking. I don't know how any other families are set up, but just the thought. Maybe what if I had a child before I was married to Philip?
Mm.
Maybe I would choose my child over him because he was with me from before, you know? But because like we were married and we had our child and this is us together and we're still together, the love is still very much strong for both. So I don't know, maybe the circumstance would have changed the answer. I don't know. Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I could think of people that My goodness, some people are not in good marriages at all, and I hope they love their children more than they love their spouse.
Yes. I mean,
You know,
in a dream world, we could think of certain things, but in the real world, we could be as blunt as possible. I mean, hands down, I look at myself. My dad was married when he bucked my mom. You understand? My mom, she was single. You see what I'm saying? I was denied a multiple amount of times.
so he loved his spouse more than he loved his
He
child.
loved his spouse and his other children more than he
Yeah.
loved me.
So that's more based because of the circumstance. You think is it if you were a product of his marriage that it would have been different? Do you think that maybe because of what he was getting from his actual wife and, you know, everything that came along with the fact that it was infidelity and a child came out of it, that's where his rejection or where that came from?
How do I answer that? Oh God! Wow. You know the easiest way to say it, based on what I believe, and my reality is this: my dad simply just didn't love me. Because if he did, he would have dealt with things different.
Yeah.
He would have owned up to what he did. He wouldn't have,
Yeah.
oh, I didn't have a child with you or whatever.
Oh.
The fact of the matter is, you laid with this woman. You didn't bother to check to see if this woman's
Yeah.
child may be yours.
Yeah.
By not even acknowledging or taking a DNA test for crying out loud.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
my reality to this day, even though he's dead and he's been dead from 2004 maybe. I lost count of how many years it's been. But my reality is, because of the situation that happened, he didn't love me. He tried to own up to being an adult or a father a few times. He just didn't love me.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a common thing that you went through. I think it's very common
It
because
is.
my mother is a twin, and their biological father, they were born December and he got married October 1st, so 2 months before they were born, he married another woman. Yeah. And the
Jesus
twins were his actual first children. And he never once did anything. My mother probably saw him twice in her entire life. He did absolutely nothing for them. And his actual wife that he married struggled to have children.
Wow.
They adopted a girl, and then I think she was on bed rest, and that's how they actually have one biological child. And when he died, we went to the funeral, and it's so funny that we went to the house because my mom actually saw his posting in the newspaper. And my mother looks exactly like them.
No.
Saw the posting in the newspaper. She went to the funeral. My mother's twin, he said he's not going to that strange man's funeral. And
Wow.
his wife, she said something, I don't think she knew how hurtful it was. When my mother asked, why was it that you allowed him not to check for his children, knowing because she knew he had twins. Why was it that you did not check or did not push him to check? And she said that his response all the time was, you let sleeping dogs lie.
Jesus Christ.
So your story is sadly, it's very common. So I think it might be in your question, answer your question, it's all circumstance based. And we can only speak from our current circumstance, but it's a sad thing.
Remember, your circumstance, based on from where I'm looking, it's a teamwork kind of ordeal that kind of brought the whole thing together.
Most definitely. And it's being with someone that wants the same thing that you want. I think that's the base of it.
I'm a thug. Don't get me sentimental. All right?
Yeah, no, being with someone that truly, truly wants what you want. Or if you did not grow up seeing, because I didn't grow up seeing this. I didn't. My mother and my father are married. However, I would never say they were happily married. You know, kind of way?
Yeah.
And my mother did, I don't think it was much of a teamwork. My dad was a provider. But my mother she did everything kind of way. And she worked as well.
Superwoman.
Yeah, superwoman. And so for me, it was very important that I married someone that grew up with their mom and dad happily married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me for a few seconds. I'm gonna have to shed a tear, and I can't let that be shown on television. Oh boy.
There you go. Oh, made the girl man.
That's good. He need that.
I was Dr. Emerald. Emerald, Nathan.
Huh? You say?
Said I was Dr. Emerald.
Yeah, so it's been like I think 30 minutes, so we can bring some levity to the conversation before we get serious again.
All right,
Good,
cool,
my
I'm good.
brother? You good?
I'm good. I'm alright. I'm a thug. I got this. I'm good. I'm straight.
We need Emerald on the show more for you.
No. Can't do that. That's bad for publicity. People gotta remember that I'm a thug.
So normally when Lano and I do a podcast, we have a memory segment. He likes to call it Kio's childhood memory.
I like to call it you.
I like to call it Kio's childhood memory for whatever reason. Just a random memory in life. It could be funny. It could be sad, something impactful. Just a good, interesting story to tell, basically. So yeah.
Oh, that's me yawning about how many times you've told people that, hey, Lano calls it Kio's. I'm not doing this with you. Before I give these people
You don't
their
eat it.
magical moment, this guy, December 26th, 2019.
Go into the past, bro. You have an episode to record.
Kio's childhood memories.
All right, so let the Mari couple go first. Philip.
What are you talking about?
All right, Lano.
Childhood memory?
Yeah.
It don't have to be a childhood. Honestly, that's just the name.
It's just
Yeah.
a memory.
Yeah.
Kio's childhood memories.
I don't like that.
But what?
Let's go back to Carmichael Road.
Yes. Please.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
That's not.
Yes.
Yes. No, I want to. Please, for the sake of things,
No.
let's make it good.
Nah, let's leave Carmichael Road. Let's leave Sunset Park. Right where it is.
Right. That's a friend indeed. Lano, I don't show them other memory segment and stuff.
Give us an example.
Yeah,
You're
we don't
awful.
know.
Yeah.
You are awful. Okay. All right. A childhood memory, or any memory for that matter.
Mm-hmm.
I need a good one. I need a juicy one.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. A good memory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess this memory isn't all that good to most, but I'd say it was the first time I discovered screen touching technology, I guess.
Touch screen.
Yeah, touchscreen.
Touchscreen.
I believe I was 7 years old. And it didn't exist nowhere, no time in the Bahamas at all. And of course, I was always back and forth in the States. I used to live there, and then I was always back and forth there. And this one time, my brother and I, we were running and throwing luggage at each other for whatever reason. We just running and throwing luggage at each other in Miami airport. Like, I'd carry a big old bag and toss it at him. He'd carry a big old bag and he'd toss it at me. And one time we stopped by this phone. And this phone had this touchscreen thing. It was showing a bunch of advertisement and stuff, but for whatever reason, someone touched it and they hung up the phone. I was like, huh. So I touched the screen started giving me options. I'm like, holy crap, this is the future. And I thought I was in a movie. I was like, yo, come here, buddy. So we both started experimenting on different phones. And he's touching the phone and I'm touching the phone. Of course, we're limited because we're not giving the phone money. But the phone does things. It beep, beep, beep. I'm feeling like Will Smith in Men in Black at this point in time. That's how I discovered touchscreen technology at the age of 7 in Miami airport. And that's my childhood memory.
Okay, I got you. I see where you're coming from. I see a memory of mine. I
I purposely didn't give you a good one. I just gave you an
I
idea.
know, just to get me going.
Yeah.
Just to get me going.
I would love that Carmichael story.
So
Yeah.
you know for like so me and Keo being friends for like 30 odd years, you know?
30.
Yeah. 30
How
odd
old are
years,
you
You
again?
gotta stick with the narrative. 30 years.
Exactly.
I'm not
So,
doing this.
you know, for the majority of our friendship, us growing up, we used to call him GH.
Hold on. Put the microphone to your mouth.
We used to call him GH, and I don't know why we used to call him GH.
Please
What?
tell me it comes back to you.
No, it doesn't. We just found.
I know why.
I really just found like maybe like a few years ago. His name was His name was Keo. Keo. Yeah. I supposed to call the government name on this.
Don't matter.
Yeah, you know. Keo. We just. I remember my mommy is like, "Who's Keo?" He come over one day. She's like, "Who is Keo? Who y'all bringing in my house?" And he's like, "You know Keo used to be by us all the time in Carmichael. We better know him as GH." She's like, "Oh, that's his name." But yeah, that's a memory. And I always used to wonder why he used to keep coming around. We used to play basketball because he really sucked.
Hold on. Okay.
Like,
Let the man tell a child in memory.
like, I don't know how you keep getting beat and you keep coming back.
And he was into sports.
I think he was fast. He was fast.
He was fast.
But he sucked at basketball. You could ask David, you could ask Tino, you could ask Kendrick, you could ask any one of them.
Boy!
Anyone. But yeah.
I was so full of b-ball.
Yeah, GH.
Not that. Can't be good at everything in life, you know.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Talk About It with GH Unlocked. That's the new name, boy.
Man.
Next childhood memory on the next episode, I would know how that name came to be.
It's simple, really. I went to
GHS.
GHS. And some people were just not good friends at the time. So I had no idea. Right. That's cool.
Good love.
Oh man.
All right, so I have a memory. I'm gonna reuse a memory. I said this memory in like the 4th episode. It's a long time ago, so for new audience, this I guess kind of is absolutely true. If I lie and I die, this is a story that reveals that there's more to life than what we see. You know? So I went to St. Bede's Catholic Primary School. It's not in existence now. It got shut down for whatever reason. In
So it's
Camp
Catholic?
Road. Yes.
Explains a lot.
At Camp Road, and I used to live Camp Road, so I used to walk to school, and my cousin used to walk to school with me.
Ooh.
Her name was Nicki. So we used to walk to school every morning and walk from school every night. And whenever we walked to school, we'd play, we'd like do all type of crazy things. And walking from school, I always remember, y'all ever had a little berry, what people say was like snake food or something?
Snakeberry or something?
Yeah, she used to put it on me and she's like, "Oh, well, snake can come for you now," whatever the case may be. And for whatever reason, I never used to see Nicki in school. Like, we never interacted in school. I never saw nothing. But going to school and coming from school, me and Nicki always hung out. So obviously I graduated. I never saw Nicki again. And I was like 18, 19. And I just asked Moms one day, I was like, "Moms, what happened to our cousin Nicki? Because like I don't see her no more." She's like, "Boy, we don't have no cousin named Nicki."
So who's walking to school with you?
I have
wouldn't say that,
no idea. Like, no one of recollection of this person, no one I live with, know this person. But me and this person used to walk to school and walk from school. And I never saw her in school. Nobody else but me knows about her. So I don't know if that was
That was the imaginary friend.
boy, listen.
One of them.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I had to get Key's mums
That had to be your guardian.
just to
angel.
let her hear the story a second time. Okay? This right here is an amazing story. Shout out to Nicki, wherever you may be watching, in
Wherever
Key's
you is now,
head,
Nicki.
or even in the spiritual realm, wherever you may be. Thank you for looking out for the boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Emerald, your turn.
I have to go. I have to go?
Yeah. Then Philip.
Oh, baby Philip.
Yeah.
I would say a memory of mine was actually a memory my sister and I we still joke about. We were at home alone, running through the house, and I probably was about 8, and she was maybe about 4 or 5. Yeah. And I guess we were playing around. There was Muhammad Ali's song at the time. He flies like a butterfly. He stings like the bee. That's the only part of the song we know. So we used to go through the house just singing the song. And I placed my arm up on the wall in the hall.
Uh-oh.
And literally a bee flew into my shirt. And we went running around the house just screaming. So that was, to me, that's, I would say, probably one of the only few memories of my childhood with my sister running through the house and a bee going in my shirt.
Wow.
Well then.
Very ironic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fly like a butterfly, stings like a bee. Oh, someone need to make that into a scene into a movie. All right, Mr. the Third, your time. Your childhood memory, sir. Good job. Like, yo, what? What are you doing to me? Mom, tell Dad, get it away.
All right, so another segment, we normally play Would You Rather by ourselves. When we have multiple guests, we like to play Are You Smarter?
No.
It's not that bad.
It's not that good.
It's not that bad.
Let's get it going.
All right, so we're going to play Are You Smarter in the 5th grade.
Wow.
We're going to go to 3 points. So whoever gets the 3 wins.
Okay.
Just a little fun fact, Lionel never wins. Not making fun of him, just
Yeah?
It sounds like
stating the fact.
This guy. Why do I do a podcast with you?
I'll be the judge. Sorry, I have a little slow internet connection. I don't know.
You know, it pays to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go through none of these problems. I haven't used Wi-Fi in over 2 years. Shout out to Tracy Boucher, courtesy of Alive, you know. You get a free sponsor from me. Tracy, you're welcome. Need a free plan coming this weekend, eh?
All right, who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Oh, that's all right.
We on a team? A team?
No, everybody for themselves. So first, the 3
I'm
points.
not smart enough for it.
You have 7 seconds to answer the question.
Oh,
gosh.
If you answer incorrectly, it goes to the person on your right.
7 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a perfect number.
That's not enough time. And 7 isn't even.
Perfect, not even.
Nice.
So we can do our English and literature questions. These are first grade questions.
Pass.
So Philip, you ready?
Nope.
Kill me now.
First question: the plural of moose is what?
Plural of most?
Mhm.
Most?
Pardon
There's no plural?
Okay. Little smart guy.
Mostess.
Emerald. This is going to be an next first grade question in English and literature. How many letters are in the English alphabet?
How many letters?
Let's do 15 seconds. 7 is short. 15 seconds.
A to Z. I don't know.
It rhymes with you and or.
What?
What?
What the?
The letters.
How many letters?
How many letters?
are in the alphabet?
Yeah.
You and all.
2, 4. You or.
So that's your answer. 24.
That's what I was gonna roll with.
Wrong.
26.
Right. Wow.
I was close, man.
Philip with a. Wow.
Philip passed the first grade.
Yeah. All right, let's go to 5 points then. You're getting too good. I don't know. We
Sorry.
won't do first grade questions then. Let's go to 5th grade questions.
Darn
Like
it.
we was doing so far.
I couldn't do the first grade question.
Nah. You just like
You
to
should
bring
ask
out
me
the
the most
mind.
questions.
All right, come on.
So this is from geography.
Oh my goodness.
I edited out that last answer.
I did geography in college as pass or fail.
Oh no.
This is all right. 4th grade geography. Y'all ready?
All right.
Which country in the world is largest in size?
Which country in the world?
Largest in size?
Africa.
Africa.
No.
Russia.
Oh my God. Philip again, 3 points.
Dude, go home.
Yeah, he's smart.
We actually
with
have this
those
trivia
things.
game that you play on the Switch.
That's why.
So the gaming helps.
Yeah.
Maybe I
Video
should
games
start
helps.
video game.
You started me that wrong.
All right, Philip, you take a break for a little while. Let them catch up, please.
Oh, come on.
Dude,
Can he? We're a team. I think he should have point. His answers to be my points.
Nah.
So you want to take them on by yourself?
I'll take them all.
that was your plan from the get-go anyway, so let it happen. Whatever.
You give your wife away.
The government just give you this woman.
That he pay for.
Fine. This is how we doing it. The 2 are 1 along with the third. 2, 1, 3. I'm stupid. Yeah.
That's amazing. Thanks.
Oh,
All right.
good job.
Next question. Second grade science.
Oh wow.
What is H2O also known as?
Water.
Two of y'all got
I can
it.
do science questions.
Let's go to fifth grade science.
Butterfreeze. Oh, they kill me.
What are the 3 states of matter?
Solid, liquid, and gas.
All right.
Yes, mommy get it right.
All right, cool. So we out. You're winning.
The Earth has 4 layers, the thickest of which is called the mantle. What is the thinnest layer called?
Can I answer now?
Give them 10 seconds. Give them 10 seconds.
I mean, technically, the 2 of them are one team right now. So I go ahead. I don't know.
Is it the crust?
The crust.
Yes, you are correct.
The
It's
crust.
like Jeopardy for some money.
How are you so smart? Wow. What the hell?
I didn't know that. Why do you know that?
You know, you bored and you just look through books.
Yes. It's how come I got into romance novels when I was 18 years old.
All right, Lance, you ask the questions. Let me get in this. Sorry, let me send a quick voice note. I have. Yes, I'm home. Sorry, doing the podcast right now. I can't talk. But yeah, I'm home.
Okay, cool. So my phone rang off last week. He was ready to assassinate my whole soul.
Yeah, because you can't do that. All right, you ask
You
the
just
questions.
sent
Let's go. Let's go. This, you gotta catch up to Philip. So I taking over for Lance. Philip, how much points you got? 4?
I think so.
All right, we getting to 7 points.
All right.
All right, cool. So we going to 5th grade.
Hold on. Gotta start slow.
Okay, cool. We going to 4th grade.
Slow.
Okay, we going to 3rd grade.
Nice.
Don't bite. Don't.
What was the name of the American president on the $50 who was assassinated in 1963?
John F. Kennedy.
I don't think it was 1960. Was it 1963?
1963 on the $50.
Give him my correct, bro.
He's right.
Thank you.
If you look like I could go in the car, right? I could go in the car. I could go in the car right now, get a $50. John F. Kennedy is on that $50. So he's right.
You have a $50.
Hmm?
You have a $50 still?
Yeah, I'm not spending that. I'm not spending that. Cause after COVID kicks off, like I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna sell that $50. It's gonna cost me a lot of money. All right. This one is 2nd grade. The first Thanksgiving was celebrated by Native Americans and what other group of people?
Pilgrims.
I don't think it's fair because this is in his phone. So that means he's going through these things when he's bored at night, looking at the
You know what?
answers.
I kind of agree with Ellie.
So I studied every single question.
You like look through and like because of like just memory, like what's the memory called?
And that's how you been winning.
Yeah.
Fox, because he wasn't even like.
That's actually my first time participating.
Don't worry about all
Because
that.
you see the answers all the time. You sling
Alright.
through, you scroll through.
You know what? And don't act stupid now. Don't act stupid now because I know you know.
That's good.
Which war was fought between the North and South regions in the United States?
Civil War.
See? That's it. I'm done. No, take it away. No. I'm done.
You all knew that. right?
No.
You knew that?
No. Even Lance didn't know that. I secretly knew that. No one tell him. I didn't even know that.
Let's get to the serious topic so everybody could go home now. Since Lance saying I'm cheating. All right, so
Hey, buddy.
Emerald, you are a doctor, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Alright. So, Lance and I wanted to know, how has it been working in the hospitals during this COVID time?
Stressful.
Yeah, it's been stressful. I actually was pregnant during COVID.
Pause.
Working.
Menace had you working when you was pregnant?
Yes, I was. I worked up to 2 days before I had him.
Let me speak on your behalf. You are not winning. Come 2022. You hear me? You had this woman working when she was pregnant, but I'd risk her child. But listen to me, boy. Your whole career over. You hear me? And you was a doctor. I don't care if you was a vagina doctor. The fact is, you are the next doctor working. But on my whole survival mode, you will. Oh God, you losing, boy. Sorry, Emerald. Continue. My bad.
Yeah, so I was pregnant during COVID.
Hearing that every time pisses me off, man.
And I was working. I actually was in A&E when we got our first case in the Bahamas. And after that, I spoke to my head department and they moved me to a more secluded area. So I went back up to NICU, which is the neonatal intensive care unit. So we had no visitors. We just had babies. We had some babies that were born to COVID positive mothers, but they were in a quarantine, like separate room. So I was in like one of the safest parts of the hospital. But it was very stressful. It was very challenging. Every day I had to deal with persons saying, "Why you still at work?" Or like, "You don't worry with your baby." So
Naturally.
yeah. So and then you asked me to work. Yeah, let me stay on that. Yeah, but what I did was I kept on saying to myself, like, God has not given me the spirit of fear. I prayed over my baby.
Tell it again, sister. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I would say God has not given me the spirit of fear. So even working in the NICU, I saw a lot of things. Things Philip would never understand or comprehend, of things that I saw of what happened to others, women, babies. So before COVID, I knew that I could not. I mean, old people always say you don't pity the cat, especially when you're pregnant. So every time I saw something or I got a whiff of something or a baby coded and died, I would put my hand in my belly and say, God's not giving me the spirit of fear. And then during my pregnancy, I would not even say the word fear. I believe if you speak something into existence and you give it, you speak about it, you give it life, it takes over you. So I would not speak about fear. When someone asks you, aren't you afraid? Aren't you afraid? I would smile like, oh, I'm going to be okay, and move away. So I didn't entertain the fact. I didn't let people get me riled up. I have a really good friend, God bless her heart. She would call me and be like, you need to tell them you ain't coming to work. And I'm like, if I don't come to work, that's going to be my maternity leave.
Yeah.
So when I do have my baby, I have to come back to work, or I don't have a job. And during COVID time, you cannot walk away from your job.
Yeah.
Because nothing is certain at this point. So I just really had a lot of going to work. I would have my prayer time. I would really build myself up to go into work. I did everything, wash times, wore a mat, everything.
Yeah.
And he was so, honestly, I couldn't even gain weight being pregnant because I wasn't allowed to eat fast food. We didn't go nowhere. He was like, no baby shower. We couldn't even take maternity photo shoots. He's like, the photographer might have COVID. It was so... Am I lying?
Wow.
Am I lying?
I never said
We
any
didn't
of
eat
that.
Wendy's.
I
No
agree
if
with
he's
the
like, if it ain't
Wendy's.
in this house, if it ain't cooked in this house, you ain't eating it.
Yeah, I agree with
Literally,
that.
I couldn't even gain weight. Now people be like, oh, she got baked during pregnant. No, I had a belly because I was starving. I was not eating.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, it was stressful, but God brought me through, and I have a perfectly healthy baby boy.
Isn't that right, the third?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Like-
Yeah, but it was stressful. It was stressful. It still is stressful, but I feel as if you let fear take over you, you won't do anything in this world. and you believe that God's going to keep you, and even if you catch COVID, He's going to keep your baby. I actually have a friend that was pregnant during COVID working, and she actually caught COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And her son is perfectly healthy, thank God. So
And so is she.
yeah, and so is she. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I know people also whose family members died of COVID and things like that. But
Mhm.
I'm not saying that God's keeping me and not keeping anyone else. But I believe that, I just ask God to
Size
keep
of a
me.
mustard seed
Yeah.
can move that mountain. That's all I saying.
Yep. And why take on the stress if you can't change the outcome? It's only stressing me and my baby out.
Yeah. I had a buddy that went into the hospital with a guy that he met, and they both had this lung issue, not lung, liver issue, and like the only two people on this island that had that exact same issue ever. And when he went to the hospital, this happened last year. When he went to the hospital, the hospital told both of them that they needed to stay. They needed to stay there, and when they ended up staying, for whatever reason, they ended up getting tested, and the hospital told them, "Hey, y'all both got COVID." Now, my buddy took it like, "How the hell did I get COVID, nigga? Is you what? You know what? Whatever. I'm gonna beat it. What's next?" And the guy that he just met, who he took a great liking to, like, holy crap, I got COVID. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I? Flatline, dead.
It's a mindset.
Yeah.
It's a mindset.
Yeah, and then they sent him home naturally, and when he went home, like his wife took care of him, and he was good. The most things that he struggled with was not anything related to COVID.
Okay.
It was his liver. His liver was giving him major problems, and he was like, "Wait, I'm not gonna allow my liver to defeat me, and COVID right now don't exist." So he and his wife found healthy other options, and they took it on. They took it on, and what they're selling now is actually beneficial to a whole lot of people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I'm proud of him. And then I found out on my birthday that he was the boyfriend of my sister, God rest her soul. So now I want to fight him. Benzie, I'm looking for you, son.
Wow.
0 to 100. Wow.
This is not over.
Real
Telling
quick.
you. Real
I know
quick.
how to find you.
Real quick.
All right.
But moral of the story, wonderful things happen every single time. There are miracles that happen every single day. And the human body is hands down one of the greatest scientific things that was created by God.
And God knew I was going to get pregnant, and be pregnant during COVID. Like, COVID is a surprise to us, but it's not a surprise to God. So, this is a surprise to us. He's going to keep me. He's going to keep me. He's going to continue keeping me. So that's the only thing we can pray for. Ask God to keep us every day, keep our loved ones, keep us safe, and then press on.
Ma. Oh, okay. What are you looking at? Don't look at me. I think I'm gonna start doing dub videos and just speaking of babies.
So, Mr. Nathan, how has work been for you in COVID, man? You started your own business too, right?
Yeah. I mean, oh, sorry. Yeah. I was expected starting anything in COVID. Everything was slow, but I started mainly with the idea to service with hotels with my main clients. But then when the hotel industry went down to crap,
Good job, Emerald.
Wow. When the hotel industry went to crap, I mean, that was that, but God provided in his own way,
Yeah.
When, like they say, when one door closed, the next one open up. So even though COVID was down, even though COVID shut down the cleaning company, I mean, it shut down, but even though it staggered
Not shut down.
not shut down, even though it was dampened, yeah.
Put on pause.
Put on
Not
pause.
dampened.
Everything picked up on the construction side, so
Right.
can't complain.
Right.
Give
That's
thanks for
good
everything.
stuff. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So, Rachel, what is this business, though?
What, the cleaning?
So it's a cleaning business.
It's a floor cleaning, detailing business.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like you clean tile and.
So that means you put people like Frank Hanna and them to shame. Can I have your card? Listen, you don't even understand how much I needed this today, bro. Listen to me. At my job, I take care of a school, right? I take care of a school. and one of the classes that is used often, the floor looks like garbage.
Yeah.
You understand? And the plan was for them to tell the landlord, aka who I work for, to call Frank Hanna. I don't like Frank Hanna.
Well, he called me.
Call the floor medic.
Oh crap! Word. Bet. Alright. I'm gonna need your
That's a floor
information.
medic.
You're gonna pass
Yeah,
this
I gave you
information
the card.
along.
I have a card with me right now.
You know.
Let me finish.
And if you need any type of advertisement, your little line still does commercials, and talk to your boy and let it happen, man.
And you can
I
plug it
appreciate-
right now.
Plug yourself right now, family.
Share your information.
It's the floor medic. It's the floor medic. You could call, WhatsApp, text 466-0539. My name is Philip Nathan.
The first.
The second.
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 He's the third. Oh God, I am terrible at this.
Yeah, we do tile and grout cleaning, carpet cleaning, hardwood polishing and stuff. We started to do upholstery, drapes, you name it, we could clean it.
Oh, you need to clean it. All right.
Bet. All right. Go ahead. I like this guy. I'm gonna need that card. Like I'm serious.
Yeah. I
Sure.
mean, like in construction, like general repairs, anything, we got it. Sheetrock, tiling, ceilings, roofs. I just worked on a roof this week. Jeez.
So you got it done.
Got it. It's finished.
I
It's finished.
bet.
It's finished. Yeah, really good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one thing what I love about this show is that we tend to meet a whole lot of young entrepreneurs, and mostly always under the age of 30. Even though these two have been friends for 30 years.
That's Fox. Don't question it.
But I am beyond I'm beyond happy, to meet a doctor who kicked backside in her field, and this guy who just come up out of nowhere and take a haymaker to the industry and said, hey, we can get it done, and we can get it done better than you. And then I have no idea what his destiny is, but I know it's gonna be awesome. So I am thankful for the both of you. Yeah,
We appreciate that.
that's enough of that
we
sentimental
appreciate
stuff.
We
I'm a thug.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I never
You
seen a
are
side
so.
app. Never seen a
You're
side
so
app.
mushy.
I'm not. I'm
Careful.
a thug. I'm a
Careful.
thug.
He's a thug.
I'm a thug. I'm a thug.
Oh, well, yeah. Your other businesses too.
Oh, you're just a bunch of business workers, ain't you?
So we have a accessories boutique called the Sandbar. So we specialize in earrings, headbands, bracelets, necklaces. What else? Earrings. So the basis of it is just to accentuate the already beautiful you. So it's just based on accessories. And I'm working on another project, but I'll just release the name. So the name is Grit. Grit is a scrubwear line. So grit stands for, the meaning of grit has 5 characteristics, which is perseverance, passion, resilience, the fact that you follow through, and courage. So
Basically, thug life.
so thug life.
Mm.
Yeah, a little shorter, so we still call it grit. So I am in the early process of developing a scrubwear line. I figured it'd be good for just because I wanted to have a scrubwear line where you can look fashionable while still being in scrubs. I mean, I wear scrubs at least 28 hours at a time. And I'm very picky about my scrubs. I don't like hard scrubs. I want scrubs that make me look good, feel good, because I'm here all day. And sometimes my day is bad. So I've developed the mindset if I look good, I feel good, and I do good. Just because you having a rough day, you don't need to look like it. Like people say, don't let people know you struggle by you looking like a struggle.
Yeah.
So you got to fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of based on that. But yeah.
All right, bet.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. I can't wait for Grit. I can't wait for Grit. Also, in regards to the first business, gonna need to see some other stuff as well because I might want to be able to buy some gifts for certain people in the next 2 months.
Most definitely. We're on
Continue.
Instagram, shop_the_sandbar. And on Instagram, it's called Grit Scrubs. So, yeah.
It's the soundbar female. Oh, maybe.
It's female, yeah. So, for your little boops. Or your movie, yeah, that's what it's called now?
Yeah, that's what they say. You move. I was yeah, that's what young people call it nowadays.
Yeah, your movie.
So let me give out 2 quick life tips as we get to wrapping up. You have anything else to add, Liza?
Stop calling me Liza.
So this is the first life tip.
Well, this is nice.
Is it?
This is amazing. Like what she got going on right here. Like, this is dope. She got a thing to make you look like Aladdin.
So silly.
This is really, really good.
All right, yeah, we definitely gotta put that in the description.
Oh, by all means. I know, bro. These earrings is fire too. Continue, bro. I mean, I didn't mean to stop you. My bad.
All right, sorry. So the life tip, first life tip, and it says this: nothing worth having comes easy, and certainly won't just fall in your lap. Don't just assume change is gonna come without making the change. Don't just assume you're gonna get that person you're head over heels for without making your move. Don't just assume you're gonna get that position or raise by wishing on a star. Don't just assume that growth in your business is gonna happen because you're gonna have to put in that work. As Asad says, closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard.
That's the worst one I ever heard.
Well, you are so negative.
I'm kidding.
This is
I'm
the
kidding.
next life. Don't touch me. Next life tip. Last life tip for the day. Feelings of frustration and anger aren't necessarily bad because they push you to get things done or do things you normally wouldn't. The key is just channeling your anger into putting maximum effort into whatever it is that you're doing. So these feelings aren't negative feelings. It's just what you do in your anger that reflects. So don't always seek to be happy-go-lucky. Get mad, curse words. And if you're a positive vibes only kind of guy, then get positive. What did it say? Get angry for positivity.
Curse words.
Curse words. More curse words. So, guys, as we wrap up episode 57, we'd like to thank our special guests, the Nathans, the man that owns his wife, paid money for his wife.
Listen here.
Hey, I got the receipt.
Courtesy of the government.
Yeah, but I run things.
Ministry soul.
Sure.
Yeah, man. We like to thank y'all for coming. I don't know how long. I'm pretty sure Lana would agree. Y'all one of our best guests we've had thus far.
Oh hell yeah!
Really?
This
Oh,
was such.
thank you.
Thank you.
You know,
We tried.
Yeah. Most of our guests don't speak into the microphone. We only had to tell y'all once.
Who you tell?
Told Emerald, and she doubled down on Philip.
Teamwork though. Teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and it was awesome having the third join them as well.
Right.
You were a breath of fresh air, buddy.
Say thank you.
Say it's full time. Don't bother me.
Yeah, we get into that.
Nigga, don't talk to me. Yeah, man. It was
Yeah,
awesome having you guys on for real.
It was great. It was great coming out. This being my first podcast and whatnot.
Yeah.
Don't mind my wife. She's a pro at this.
No.
You can tell. So, guys, you can find this podcast on every major platform: Apple, Amazon, Spotify, wherever it is.
Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not aware, Spotify is now officially. What's the right word? You can now download Spotify in the Bahamas. I've been battling for this for eons. Yes, I have Spotify on my phone right now. I've listened to our podcast. I've listened to shout out to that girl Africa Allah. Shout out to DJ Cosmo. I listened to our podcast on Spotify. I listened to their battle, what they had on Monday on Spotify. You understand? Spotify is finally here. It only took them eons to get in the Bahamas. Now it's in our region. We are special. YouTube, get on the ball.
You don't gotta download it illegally no more.
No. Certain stuff that I put on YouTube through distribution of my music, YouTube won't allow. So YouTube need to fix that. But shout out to Spotify. Find Keys and Lance on Spotify and also keysandlance.com.
We'd also like to pick up Discover Music channel.
On playmass.today.
Currently ranked number 15 in the Bahamas, the only Bahamian website in the top 15. So kudos to y'all, man. That's a good thing.
Next up, we coming for Facebook.
Cool.
You hear that, Zuckerberg?
Cool.
We coming for you. Don't make me start playing the gangster music in the background. What?
Also like to pick up ourselves, talk about our keys and lines. And it's not boasting, it's just proud of your accomplishment. We are still in the top 100 on Apple Podcasts for Society and Culture, the only Bahamian podcast there. So thank you, you know.
I don't even know how we ended up there. I thought we was doing comedy.
So we're thankful for that. We appreciate all y'all listens, all y'all viewers, the ratings and everything.
The feedback and all. Shout out to the people that hit me up through WhatsApp. Shout out to the people that hit me through Telegram. You know, we love the feedback, you know, and those that actually give us that little heart thingy on keysandlines.com. Much love to y'all.
I know a lot of the comments have been saying, you know, we tired of lines, we just want you keys, but he's my brother, I love him, I gotta have him, so I'm sorry, but he's gonna be here. You know, I got you. No problem.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Anything else, brother?
I'm not doing this with you today. I'm not doing this with you today.
Y'all
All
have
right.
anything? Any last words? Anything?
No, not really. No, you.
Lionel the Sage, soft. Coming soon. PC culture, cancel culture, Democrats, Republicans, all of you oppressors, including the Catholic Pope. I am coming for you. No one is safe.
And we out here. Thank y'all. Bye.
What?
Bring the drama, juke, juke. Cause they don't wanna talk about it, talk about it. Bring the drama, juke, juke. Let's talk about it. Talk about it, 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 talk about it.
It's March 11th.
Yes, it is much left. No, give me back to mom. Give me back to mom. I'm not doing this.